I get so sick and tired of seeing people rushing to the supermarket the second, and they wait till the last minute. I don't understand that. Well, welcome back to the Kurz Real Estate Show. Again, we are back for another week of excitement with us. This is Jen.
Hi.
All right, so now, enough with introductions. Today we want to talk about hurricane tips. We want to get hot on hurricane tips. Why? Because I spent the entire Memorial Day weekend peeking out my window as all of Coconut Grove was flooding away in all the rain that was coming down. It was ridiculous this weekend.
Honestly, it feels like it was just yesterday when we were talking about the hurricane and the tips and this and that, and now
crazy.
again,
It's back. And there was like a depression out in the Gulf that was headed towards Texas and stuff like that. So it's like, it's back. We're back. Excuse me again for my cold and my cough in your ears a couple times. If you're listening to the show with headphones, I suggest unplugging them and watching the show loud and let everybody else hear it. But before we get to the hurricane tips, big shout out. You know what? I want to start out this show with giving a huge shout out to my staff, George, and Gene, and Yanessa, and all the guys, and Eric, and Ray, and all the guys who make this office go around, because this entire weekend, or week, I have been in and out of the office. I haven't been at 1,000% as I usually am, and they've been so ultra productive that we've just been consistently moving. I want to give a big shout out to Ralph Rivas, who is one of our agents who's referred us, not only our front desk person, our new recruiter who will be starting soon, Kat, so big shout out to Kat. Can't wait to get you onboarded and in action. And then referred us a few agents that we feel are going to be coming on board very soon. And a big shout to Ralph's, one of Ralph's closest and probably best friend, 50, who is with BRG. And you know, what a great guy. He refers us, and it's funny because he told me when we were in Vegas, he said, I'm going to build at least 10 top producers out of your company. I said,
that's awesome.
You know, go deal. And the special thing about 50 is that he works with his real estate agents to keep them productive. So that's really cool of you guys. So I want to start with that. Thanks to my team for doing the work that they do to keep this real estate company live and in charge and keeping movement forward. Right?
Here I am trying to get credit for something.
I'm going to give credit to my wife for taking care of me. Because I got to be honest with you, when I get sick, I am the biggest baby on the planet. I'm not even going to lie about it. This marine right here goes down. Okay.
We were talking about, what was it? It was with Michael and Jenny. We were talking about you guys get sick like 10x. Like it's a men 6 syndrome or something. Like
I don't know what it is. I know I used to get sick once a year. And when I got sick, like I was down. And now I've been getting sick like 4 or 5 times a year. It's driving me insane.
And you still get sick, like it's
I go down big time. So I don't know what you guys are doing out there that's helping you stay healthy, but if you can, post some stuff in the feed and let me know what in the world are you doing to help me stay healthy, man. Please, I need to get on some vitamins, some B+ shots. I don't know what it is, but I need to start doing something, man.
I'm surprised I don't get sick. Don't keep it going.
H. All right, so big welcome to our new agents, Maribel Figueredo. Welcome to the house, welcome to the family. And JC Martinez, Juan Carlos Martinez, who I have a one-on-one coaching session with tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Nice.
Looking forward to sitting with you, JC. That's going to be good stuff. New listings. We had a rental listing here in Coconut Grove, 3115 Mary Street for $3,500 a month, listed by one of our agents, very own Ambassador Lori Scott. 1462 Northwest 2nd Avenue for $195,000. That's with Eric Vargas, one of our top producers. Another rental at 562 Northwest 97th Avenue for $2,000 a month. That's with one of our hometown hero agents, Yannick Brown. And 1625 Northeast 104th Street for $1.249 million with one of our big dogs, George Fernandez. Congrats to you guys on your new listings this week. We appreciate you, and we look forward to getting those sold. So if you got somebody for those, just reach out to us. You can reach out to us in this feed, and If
can
it's
send you
something
some
that interests you,
information, yeah.
we'll get you the information, get you to the right agent, okay? So let's jump right into it. Preparing for hurricane season. So one of my biggest pet peeves is not being ready for hurricane season. Oftentimes in our house, we have water, there's water in the garage right now, we have MREs, we have non-perishables in the cabinets, we have, canned goods, we have all that kind of stuff. No, leave that on, please. God, you're gonna
He'll
kill
die.
me.
We've
You tried
done
to
that
turn off the
before.
AC. Está loco.
He's trying to reduce the noise.
No, you don't hear it. So, we have all that stuff stored in our garage already.
Yeah, thank goodness, now we do, now we're prepared, but.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, I get so sick and tired of seeing people rushing to the supermarket the second, and they wait till the last minute. I don't understand that. Like, water doesn't go bad.
Yeah.
Canned goods last a long time. Meals ready to eat, MREs, they last a long time. Toilet paper lasts a long time. Toiletries and things of that nature that you need to get through hurricanes.
Wait not to spend that much money on extra stuff.
The problem is that the prices go up. When a hurricane's coming, all the prices go up.
Yeah.
Everything, price gouging starts coming in.
Gone.
All the prices go up and everything's gone and you're fighting in line and you're dealing with people in a bad mood and you're dealing with people with their families and they're all fighting in the supermarket in the long lines and standing at Home Depot at 6 in the morning waiting for them to open so you can get plywood for your windows. Why don't you measure out your windows now, go get some plywood, have it cut, put it in the garage.
Yeah.
Or hide it in the back somewhere, cover it with a tarp.
It's Florida. It's gonna happen one day.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. So, face the facts. And so we want to give you some tips. I wrote down some tips here on how to get ready for hurricane season. First tip is, look, first of all, before we go into tips, your home is your largest investment. Why would you not prepare for the one thing that could tear it down in the state of Florida?
And if you don't have homeowners insurance, you probably should get homeowners insurance before they stop offering it.
Yes, because when there is a hurricane in the horizon, when a hurricane does form, insurances freeze. They do not issue any new policies or change policies.
It's a risk.
So what you got, period in the story.
Yeah.
So, and I'm glad that you said that. First tip is review your insurance policy. Right?
There you go.
So tip number one, review your insurance policy. Make sure you've got the right insurance in place. If you don't, I got a real great tip for you. Go to kurzinsurance.com. That's kurzinsurance.com. At kurzinsurance.com, you can request a quote and get 3 different quotes from 3 major carriers, choose the best one for you, and update your insurance and get it done right. Who knows? Maybe you save some money on the insurance that you're paying right now because you're blinded by the fact that it's included in your monthly mortgage payment. What if I told you that if we were able to get you a better insurance rate for a better quality insurance, it would lower your monthly mortgage payments? Right? So you're knocking out all kinds of stuff here. You get better insurance, you're prepared for the hurricane, and you just lower your monthly payments, which will leave you some money to buy some water, right? Check for flood insurance.
Yeah.
So not all homes in the state of Florida require flood insurance. However, Florida has a really great habit of flooding.
Yeah.
Right? So we had one hurricane, I can't remember which one it was. It didn't have a lot of winds, it didn't have a lot of tear down. What it did have was a lot of rain. And I remember the streets being flooded, everything being flooded, people, complaining about their homes. Look what happened in Louisiana that one time.
Yeah.
People were riding boats past their house roofs, And so think about flood insurance. Even if you don't need it, flood insurance is $400 to $600 a year.
It's very inexpensive.
So your house gets flooded, you're protected.
Yeah. I do want to make a point on that. A lot of people have flood insurance, but they don't realize that flood insurance covers the home. It doesn't cover the stuff that you have inside of the home. So it's important to also consider an insurance to cover your personal belongings. So, a property gets flooded, your personal belongings are in there. Most of the time, they're on the floor. So your stuff will also get damaged. So that's really important.
Thinking about that, inventory your items. That's the next step, right?
Okay.
So inventory your items. When hurricane season's about to start, go around your house, take pictures of everything you have, and inventory every single item that you have. Jewelry, furniture, tables, chairs, pots, pans, electronics, outdoor patio furniture, you got a basketball hoop outside, you got any of that stuff. Make sure that you're taking photos, they're dated, You can prove that they're dated. You inventory your items because you want to make sure that when you're doing this, right?
And you
when,
submit the claim, that you
exactly,
submit it with proof.
you've got proof of what you had and what your inventory was.
Yeah.
Secure and seal your roof. So this is a maintenance thing, right? People just, they often disregard this one part. But the crazy part is that all you need is one little seal to be off. All you need is like one little strap to be off or something to be not right. And that wind will scoop right into that hole and start lifting tiles off your roof. And that's where the flooding and the roof damage happens and stuff like that. So for a very inexpensive, the very inexpensive thing to do is to get a roofer to come over and make sure that your roof is sealed, that there are no open gaps, that there are no entryways for wind to get through, that everything's secure and ready to go for the season.
You know, that small amount of money that you would be paying for something like that could save you so much more.
So much heart get paid. Forget about money, the heartache of being in your house and watching the roof tear.
Yeah.
You know, seal windows and doors. You know, same thing, like make sure you have the seals in the doors, make sure you come with the caulking around the windows, and make sure you seal them really well because,
so water doesn't,
you know, yeah, exactly, and not only water, but like wind can sneak through and start shattering the window, shaking it loose, you know, and that's actually, like, there are people who have hurricane grade windows, and what hurricane grade windows are is that they are capable of supporting wind and damage through, like, something flying and hitting them, impact. But it doesn't mean that the wind can't creep around them and rattle them loose, you know? So if you can secure your windows and do that kind of stuff, you'll see how much better things will turn out for you. Reinforce your garage door, right? That's a big one. A lot of people forget about that.
A lot of times
block
you find the
windows
garage doors in somebody else's house.
It is. And they secured everything. The house has shutters everywhere. The roof is in great condition, but the wind got through the garage and tore everything up inside of it.
And usually you have a very expensive car behind that garage.
Yeah. Secure outdoor items. You know, think about the outdoor items that can be blown away and moved, and have a place to put them and secure them, whether it's a barn, whether it's a storage house that you have assigned, or whether you put them in your garage or you bring them into the house. You know, put them in your living room. You know, whatever the case is, make sure you have, you know what items need to be secured and you're able to do that. Don't just leave it outside flying around, because the truth is that those are the items that break your windows.
Yeah.
Right? Another big tip is to trim the trees as a maintenance thing. Trim the trees around your house. Right? Get a tree trimmer to come out and keep them clean and trimmed down so that they're not bogged down with extra branches and extra heavy, and the wind is not pushing them.
Doesn't blow us much on them.
Right, and so you have less debris falling on your house. You know? Consider a
I think
generator.
you're giving me the cough.
Don't mess with me. How about a generator, guys? I love hurricane season because there's never a generator anywhere.
No.
We don't have a generator, but we have your dad's house.
Yeah, we do. And for some reason, they had electricity the whole time, and we didn't.
They got a new house, so the electrical wires are under, everything's under, you know? So last hurricane, we were at their house. Our neighborhood was out of power for 3 weeks, and their house, we were on Wi-Fi watching Netflix throughout the entire hurricane. So they did great over there. But generators, like, guys, go out and get a generator now. Order one on Amazon now. Like, be prepared, have one. What's the worst thing that can happen? You don't open it? Like, oh wow, you know what I mean?
And do you carry those with you? Yeah.
Yeah, you can take them anywhere. You know, the worst thing you're gonna have to do is go stand on a gas line so you can secure enough gasoline for the generator. But guess what? If you do that when the hurricane first forms off the coast of Africa, you won't have to stand on massive lines and see everything sold out when it's off the coast of Florida, right? Stock food and water and other medical supplies early on. Do that now. Go to the store now, buy 2 cases. Next time you go food shopping, buy 2 more cases. Buy some canned goods. Buy some things that the family likes that are non-perishables that you can put away in the garage in a big, what do you call those? The plastic bins, you know? And label it hurricane gear. Medical supplies. If you go on Amazon and you search for hurricane medical kit, you're going to get some really great things. Last year we bought this amazing kit. Came with lanterns and flashlights and all kinds of stuff. LED lanterns that you just pull open and they light up.
They're really cool, yeah.
You know, and you know, bandages, band-aids, alcohol, everything you can imagine that you need for medical
The
care.
emergency. You know, oh shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I thought I had a coffee.
Oh no, the canned goods, you know. I don't know, this is fortunately or unfortunately, the storms happen right before Christmas. So should, for whatever reason, you have some extra cans and stuff like that, you can always donate those at the end of the year to somebody
Very true.
that needs it. So positive thinking here.
Have emergency supplies that are battery operated and have extra batteries, radio, flashlights, small chargers and things of that nature for the phones. These are battery operated that you can purchase and have on hand inside that box with extra batteries just in case. Be prepared to understand that you might be without power for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You know?
You need those power banks for the phone.
And when you're buying all this stuff, don't forget about hygiene and sanitation, right? Get wet naps, get wipes, get soap, dry soap. Look into dry soap.
I filled up a whole bucket of water just in case we didn't have any water. You have to find a way to figure this out.
Deodorants,
Yeah.
toothbrushes, toothpaste, things of that nature that would help you stay clean and hygiene throughout the time of not being able to, say, turn on the water in your house, right? And then lastly, but not least, secure critical documents. Find yourself a safe. They sell these like safes that look like suitcases. You put numbers on them and they're fire and waterproof, right? You buy them on Amazon. They're not very expensive. And put all your critical documents in there. Driver's licenses, passports, birth certificates, insurance papers, right? All that stuff that you can have that would be handy should that day come that your house, God forbid, is torn up and taken away.
Well, at least expensive way would also be to use Ziplocs.
Yes.
In case you can't afford that
Yeah, that's a good idea.
container, you use Ziplocs and put it in the dishwashing machine.
That's a
never
good
gonna
idea.
open.
It's a good idea, guys. It's a smart one. It's my memory.
It's resourceful, guys, resourceful.
So those
I'll
are
survive
hurricane
all
tips. Listen, we'll probably go through this one more time during the hurricane season. I feel like you said, it was like yesterday that we were talking about this. Stay alive, stay strong, get out there and
Stay dry.
be prepared.
Yeah.
Be prepared. What is it they say? You look at somebody and go, oh, they're lucky, they've got light in their house. They might have been prepared, you know? So just think about that. They might have a generator and things like
No
that.
such thing as luck.
There isn't, right? All right, guys, looking forward to another event this month. We're having another Agent Appreciation event this month on June 21st, so stay tuned for that. And then in July, we're not going to have an event because on August 2nd, we're going to be celebrating our 2-year anniversary at Kurz Real Estate. We'll be having one more wine party, and we want all of you to come out and check it out and have a great time with us. We'll keep you guys posted on locations and stuff like that. Masterminds and training events will be happening at Kurz Real Estate. We'll promote those as well. We want to involve not only our agents, but agents from outside of the company. Whether you're with us or not, come by, get educated, get trained, and get to know us because we might be doing a deal together. You never know. Okay? Thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.